We take responsibility for our actions at the time we perform our actions, not at the time we get caught. Okay, so this is a screenshot from my own community post about Chery to go. The closest branch of Chery or Chery was already closed, and I have yet to confirm the actual reason why. In which I said, Salah seems to have a certain type. I read on Kiwi Farms that their previous car is a Hyundai Santa Fe. You know what? Grills and then logo in front. And then this is also the Santa Fe. Again, grills and then logo in front. And then Allah or Allah, I keep saying it wrong anyway, then commented on my community post, he can go take say my car, ha 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 ha, already. I buy it from 1.5 year. He's BAGTET talaga. Like, and then I have to translate, salbahay ka kuya. It means, how mean of you, elder. We call other people here in the Philippines kuya or ate, which means elder brother or elder sister, even if we're not related at all, because we're not much into the mom and sir thing. And the mom sir thing has become a subject of some Filipino stand-up comics in Hollywood.
So you go into Jollibee, they bring this tradition back. Oh, they combine the sexes when they greet you at the counter. You go up to the counter, you're gonna get some chicken joy number 5. And a guy behind the counter greets me, welcome to Jollibee, can I help you, ma'am, sir? Ma'am, sir! Oh my God, I'm a ma'am, sir. Oh my God, I am so validated for my uterus and my penis. I'm a ma'am, sir.
Just and yeah, also bagtet, as I mentioned here. I know what bagtet means, even if I'm Kapampangan. Yeah, because there are several languages here in the Philippines. Well, apparently, Allah's wife is Ilocana, so she speaks a different ethnic language from me. So I speak English, Tagalog, and Kapampangan. And then Allah replied to me, I know you know that. I most like to go to Pampanga. I like to go anywhere. So here, comparisons is unavoidable between the Hyundai and the Chery. And this is from iqcars.net. You can also check a different reference that's comfortable to you. And then these are the stats for engine and power. Um, since I don't drive, I'm not always familiar with these stats, but I would be putting them here for your reference, just in case you need a reference to see for yourself if the Chery Tigo is an upgrade or not from the Hyundai Santa Fe. And then dimensions, trunk capacity, wow. And then the interior. No seat cooling. Okay, that explains the need for mm, a fire extinguisher. The exterior, the warranty, the fuel consumption. So it's not electric vehicle. Okay, they're not jumping into the electric vehicle trend. Entertainment. No. Technology. Okay. There's a start button. And then safety and technical. Uh, Okay, just remember, friends, this is the company Foodie Beauty just bought their new car from, and their batteries have been exploding all over China. Wow, my God! They're also having issues with airbags and their driving assist. Yikes! Love that for you, Chantal. Well, as of this right, or as of this publication of this video, only Salah is left there, no? So, okay, let's go to the article. I don't need to read the entire article, just snippets. So, entitled, How Did This Happen? Chery admits 2023 Omodify was faulty just days before going on sale to public. It may not be the same as Chery Tigo, but of course, the seeds of doubt have been planted already. Months after scathing reviews of the new Chery Omoda 5, the Chinese brand admits the model was faulty at the time of its Australian launch earlier this year, but tells us the problem has now been fixed. The startling admission came only as a result of Cars Guide reaching out to Chery for an explanation about how a safety system could be signed off yet feel so dangerous during the motoring media's testing just days before it was sold to the public. Oh, the fault relates to the Omoda 5's lane keeping assistance feature, which Cars Guide found to be so intrusive that we felt it was dangerous. We found the features sporadically and vigorously changed the direction of travel in the car despite being driven well within its lane at the time. The same situation with the lane keeping assistance feature was widely reported by Australian monitoring media, proving the fault wasn't a one off problem with a single test car but widespread. Chery has now responded to Cars Guide with an explanation saying the overzealous lane keeping system was the result of a software issue. I like how they use the word overzealous. I did not realize it's now applicable to cars. Let's continue. In certain driving conditions in Australia, the ADAS software in the My 2023 Omoda 5 may activate, causing a false alarm. Chery's statement reads, to improve the driving experience, we have developed a software update which enhances the logic to be better adapted to Australian conditions. Cars Guide asked Chery if any Omoda 5s have been sold to the public with the fault. None of these cars were sold to the market. A spokesperson for Chery told Cars Guide, regarding the false alarms, I can assure you that this was a recalibration issue that has since been addressed. Updates were made across all vehicles before hitting the market to further enhance the software logic to be better adapted to Australian conditions. After having left our shores more than a decade ago, following poor crash test results, and recalls, this wasn't the return to Australia Chery was hoping for with the Omoda 5. Oh my god, this explains the fire extinguisher they gave her. Laughing my ass off. I'm effing dead. You're kidding. Here's proof. There's a fire extinguisher. Yeah, and this is a screenshot from More Case Stuff Said video. Oh my god. Then, of course, the caption was today hashtag Foodie Beauty uploaded scam crap instead of fat crap. Check out the recap thread quoted below if you prefer not to watch. That was by DX. And of course, what else is left to react but E? Apparently, you need a special fire extinguisher to put out a leaking battery fire on an electric car. I wonder if this is one of them. Maybe something that fits in. There are these amazing videos all over China where people go to use those fire extinguishers and they are fake. Also, electric vehicle batteries can burn for days at a time, even while underwater and reignite after 24 hours of being extinguished. A tiny extinguisher will do nothing. Salah was like, I'm getting out of this one way or another, and she will never be able to fight her way out of that car. Lol. Oh my god, that's hilarious. I've never seen a fire extinguisher in a car. I've never even heard of this company. If you live in the US, Canada, along with several European Union countries, that's not surprising. They aren't legal here. They haven't been able to pass the safety inspections. Here in the US, the number of times they have tried. They started off as a knockoff Chery brand, and well, Foodie may get her wish to have a smoking hot body after all. Oh god, if only. Oh! Laughing my ass off. I just made a post saying how I was so impressed. You could get a new fully loaded SUV for 20k. With all of the problems this company has had, I'd not give them 20k for a new car. They had to recall 200,000 plus cars in Australia last year. One reason was the drive assist was just driving people into walls and then the airbags wouldn't deploy. Sounds safe for Chantal. I mean, fingers crossed. And don't forget, sorry, and don't forget that the batteries in these cars are spontaneously combusting all over China right now. But not to worry, they gave them a teeny tiny little knockoff fire extinguisher. I'm sure totally works great to go with their knockoff car. What kind of car is this? I've never heard of it. It is a brand from China called Chery. They were originally a knockoff Chevy manufacturer. Their cars are not legal here in the States due to failing the safety regulation tests several times. Quite fantastically in 2005, in fact. That makes sense because I've never heard of this. Can I get this on the Temu app? It's a Wish version of Chevy. I thought it was a Chevy when I read the name. Lol. Ah, is that the reason there was a fire extinguisher in the car? I love that for her, the most. No wonder I saw a fire extinguisher on the front passenger side floor, right underneath Foodie Beauty's seat. Drive safe, hashtag Foodie Beauty Animal A. How about getting Julia's shots already so she can get fixed before you guys go up in flames in your new car? The true value of networking doesn't come from how many people we can meet, but rather how many people we can introduce to others.